Okay, so I will start from the college time. I will just introduce a little bit about the college, and then I will continue with how I came to the SGAWings and how I started this 3 years of journey, which is still going on. So, when our final year exams were going on, final semester exams, and I was seeing everyone struggling to do apti classes, going for different types of coding classes, and they were struggling and they were fighting for a job. मिलना चाहिए जल्दी से. And I was just relaxed. I was just focusing on my studies. I never thought also I will be finding any job, or I didn't ever plan also about it. And then I took a decision by looking after everyone that yeah, I should also do something. I should also take up something in my hand, and then I created my LinkedIn profile and started working over it. And within some time, I did got a job at earlier when I was in final semester at one of the company was there. It was regarding the timber structures. I started working there for a few months. But they didn't allow further they did not allow me to appear for the exam. They didn't give the leaves to me, and I had to leave that job. So that was I could say that would have been my first and would have been continued that job. But I think my destiny was here is after that. So just final year examinations completed, and then we came back, everyone, friends and everyone, we came back to the home. And after 1 week or 2 weeks, I took some relaxed breath after that 3 years long BTech, and then I started again hunting for the jobs. Like, let us see, because I was already in the guilt that I rejected one of my previous one, and I need to do it something because I was seeing everyone getting their jobs and doing very good, better than me. So I also started, and I landed up with 2 interviews then. One was from the Jaipur, one of the company was there, and one was the SGAWings Mumbai. So both interviews when went, I was ready for both, and I got selected at both places. And now the decision was with me that whether to go to the Mumbai or whether to come to the Mumbai or to go to Jaipur. Jaipur was always in my heart. I always wanted to go to Jaipur also because of my father. He was in army and he has been serving there near Jaipur and those around. So I have been hearing him about Jaipur. And one was Sapno Ka Shahar, Mumbai. That was from my when I was a child, and in somewhere in 8th and 9th, I was dreaming about to go to the Mumbai, and it was always a place to come here. So I did decided to come to the SGAWings itself, and we had a very good interview. We had very good conversation, and he selected very fast also, asking some good questions regarding drafting and a little bit about the designs also. And we had some talks during that, which I had some thoughts that got matched up when I was giving interview. I got it very clearly in my mind that yes, I have to be here because this is what the mindset someone senior to me is carrying with him, and I have to get through that mindset only. And then I came to SGAWings in 2023, 15th June, and that day was Saturday. I came with my father there, and my father and I met in this and we had conversation, and I started my first day here. Officially, I started from the 17th June. That was proper get-up of mine. I just came on the very first in the t-shirt, black t-shirt and blue jeans. So, and 15th, again I came from Akola, okay, and I joined SGAWings. And yesterday also, Tuesday, I came from Akola and I was in SGAWings. So same, it appears in the way. And then I started working here. My first the project that I was working at, I should never forget about it, and I will never. I started initially working on Surat Metro. We started, sir was beside me and he was explaining me all about the Surat Metro projects, and and I made the mistake at the very early age. I started doing mistakes because I was not very good in understanding and all those. I never had an habit of doing such plans. And so I started doing some mistakes over it also. And then eventually we got up working, our minds got synced with everyone. Omkar was there, Jaychandra was there. Uh, Later on, Aniket, Ujjwal came. So all these came with us, and we were like, we were questioning each other. We were totally involved in the project. Every day we used to have some discussions going on any topics of the engineering. That is how we started with the Surat Metro project. And then afterwards, after some time, Rishikesh Karnaprayag project came, and the tunnel gantry designing and fabrication lines were to be provided. So Jaychandra and I were working, and we did that project also. So this is how it started. And in between, I would like to highlight about that. Of course, that is where everything changed by coming to the engineering. It was the session I gave inside this house on the timber structures. That was like he insisted me to, like, you have done previously work on the timber structure, so why you not share regarding that to everyone here? So I said, yeah, of course I am okay with it, I will share with it. So I started preparing presentations and all those things. And I delivered a presentation, and he gave me an opportunity to, like, will you like to present his online as a webinar, in a webinar form? So I was very eager and I was ready, I was excited. I always am excited for to follow these different things to do. And I did. He gave me opportunity, and the first one, so the first one I gave on, I think, 25th August, on the 25th August, it was in 2023, my first webinar. And then eventually it was the first, like, awakening inside me regarding, like, he gave me an opportunity, and I got a confidence over these things, that he kept on giving confidence, constantly supporting us that you can do it, you can do it, you will do it. And then we, like, the journey started, like, working and syncing with the projects and all those things. And later on, he also, apart from this, regarding this is regarding the office works. Apart from this, I was also working on writing a book, which I shared with him, that yeah, I also like to write poems. I like to write books regarding the motivational self-help, and work over it. So I shared that day with him, and then he asked me that how much time you will need to complete it. I said, I don't know, I'm just writing, I'm just going with the flow. Then that day, that conversation completed over, it ended on that time. And after 2 to 3 days, he came and he insisted on asking me that how much you have completed writing book. So he was like poking me again and again after some weeks, that kitna ho gaya likh ke, kutna dal. And then I started feeling, yeah, now this has to be completed. So I started rigorously working on my book. In 2023, I took complete 2023 after June, half of the year 2023 and half of 2024 to complete that book. And in between, of course, there is one more a good chapter that I will suggest to, if the readers of the book, to go through that. It's chapter number 23. It's the last chapter of my book. And of course, that is, should I mention? Okay. So it's a very good chapter, you should go through that. And the before journey also is regarding how it started, about writing the self-help book. It took a lot, 8 years, around 8 years to work. And I completed finally in 2024. And then after all, lots of projects kept on coming, we started working. and sometimes we did have clashes regarding some mistakes that we used to do. But of course, like today's generation does not understand that thing, that these clashes you don't have to take it to the heart. Okay, you should take it to the heart, but not against that person or against that thought, whatever he is trying to provoke. It is for your betterment. It is for our betterment. Whatever someone tries to tell us, they try to add on some values because they find some potential. They find, or they may see some things that we cannot see, and they make us focus over it. That look what I am trying to. At least if you cannot see, just believe on what I am taking to try. And that is how it takes a time, of course. It is not a one-day task. Neither that the front person can also understand, nor you can understand in 1 day or 2 days. To see that mentality, it takes time, and you have to believe. If you don't believe, of course, you will end up, either of them will end up like hating someone. So that is how it happens. And for the 3 years, I have been seeing a lot of engineers coming to the office, and with what mentality they came, what mentality I did came, and I grew a lot between these 3 years. A lot. Like it was a drastic change for me in 2023, because if by some consequences or some coincidences, if anyone meets my 2023 friends, all people who were there with me, and ask them how was Abhijeet Gawai and now how he is, they will drastically say this is not how he was. I was in a very different state, and when I came, it started a different journey here. He started molding us, SGAWings started molding us, and the one thing we have to keep in mind is that if you cannot see or foresee the things, you should at least keep faith when someone is directing you. That is the one thing. Okay. And regarding the projects, of course, learnings a lot of things here. There is he has been sitting with us and always telling us from the very basic things, very fundamental things, that whatever comes to the project, you have to start it from basics, understanding it. He shows drawings, he draws drawings over the books, he does designing, he does analysis for us manually himself. More than us, he is eager to tell us. We just have to keep our minds open. So wherever you go, keep your mind always open to take new things. It has to be fresh. It has to be very open to take knowledge for it. Okay, and apart from all these work style, I have been not just learning over the projects and engineering. We also have we also talk lots of different things also. We speak on hobbies, what we like to do. We speak on movies. We speak on music. We have got singers also. Good singers have been there, and so like this, everyone has been collaboratively working under this house, and everyone was unique here, and everyone has gave a different what we can say experiences to be with them and grow together in SGAWings. What SGAWings, this is what projects have brought in me. This is what all I am talking about was the knowledge, handling projects, like he used to give us opportunities to work over, to have, to do by ourselves. We should be starters of the projects. When something is given to us, we should start it by ourselves. We should not wait for कि कोई तो भी आके बताएगा हमको कि इसमें क्या करना है. Whatever comes first to your mind, you should start with. Don't think about you may be right or you may be wrong. You just have to think, yeah, this is coming to mind. Let us try to do it that, and then there are always someone around us who tries to correct us. He will do. Okay, because if we are wrong, not everywhere. I don't know what has been going on other places, but at these places there is a head who keeps on constantly constantly pushing us like you do mistakes, I am here to correct you, I am there to give, support you. Okay, so he has our backs always. So we just have to do one thing, that we don't have to fear while going forward. Okay, we just blindly have faith and just push yourself out of the limits. You just go. Okay. So what all these things have now, that being here, he also has given me the opportunity, SGAWings has given me the opportunity that I can do my studies also with the work also. So I am doing my PhD here now at the SGAWings. So what all these 2 years, what I have been doing from 23, 24, 25 and now the 26 is going on. So whatever I have been observing here is now getting tested. Literally it is getting tested completely in 2026 now that I am experiencing why he was pushing us, why he was telling us to practice, and why he was saying that you should have good practice of writing numericals, you should keep on constantly solving. When I gave my exams for the BIT Pilani, I understood that yeah, this is important, very important thing. Though I started, but I was still very slow in that. I need to do a lot better than this. I need to do it, and I will do it eventually. So where this comes, if your mind's open, then only you can have those thoughts that where to apply the knowledge which was passed on to us. You have to be very patient. You have to be very alert when someone tells you, so that you can implement those things. Okay. So I have been doing that, and now if I was planning to do a proper recording of a full day of mine, but I have landed up now from in this 2026 that I get up at the morning 5 a.m. I go to walk, and I read some religious books, and I then keep on studying. I have other few students also with whom I have some engineering students with whom I also pass some knowledge what I have been gaining, and then I have office full day to do. Okay, so 9 to 7 we are 6 year we are there working, and we do complete engineering here. Okay, we do little bit chit chat also, different things that also goes on, discussions on various topics in detail apart from projects. And after going from here again, I have my friends who are also in engineering field, and I do give them also time to work with them and discuss about the engineering, how they can implement, how they can apply with it. So all this came only when I accepted those thoughts, what he was trying to tell us, what he was trying to pass on to us, and that eventually it came into my habit now, and now it has become my habit. Initially I used to get lots of time distracted, and so now I have cope up with all those things, and now I am a little bit getting stabilized with all those thoughts, and going on one track that what I have to do. I am very clear with it. And more to talk about the projects here in SGAWings, we have been discussing, we have been doing projects regarding tenders. We have done HORC project, Haryana Orbital Rail Corridor projects for the tender, and then we have one more done for the BMRCL also. BMRCL, Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation. We have done for that also, the tender performance. Then we do tenders, we work on the design, detail designing, drawings, okay, engineering, and lots of varieties of work I have been doing, drafting, designing, preparing BOQs. Okay, he also focuses us that we should keep on reading good magazines. Okay, here at SGAWings, we also have an habit of reading codes. Different types of IS codes are there, ISC codes are there. We have to focus. We should bring that in our habits about reading that. We also have got good magazines like NDM is there, then NDM is there, like CW magazines are there. Varieties of magazines are available there in the option that you can work or start reading over it, and you can get lots of information from it. Apart from this, one more thing that we do here is we take our engineers, we all engineers go outside of this house also to explore sites. we do have site visits. We have been going to the site Surat Metro projects that we are doing. So we have been going to the sites. So the engineers here get the overview or the actual look of what they have been designing, what they have been drawing here inside this on like computers. Okay, so they get that views also, and then we also go to the expos. There are different types of expos, exhibitions I am talking about. So recently we have been to the World of Concrete, and there are others IFAD carries out for the water and wastewater treatments. Regarding some exhibitions are there. There is concrete shows. There are equipment shows. We have been to the fire shows also. I have been to the drone shows also. So he allows us to do all of these things. So when it comes to the engineering, you are totally have got that freedom. You have totally got a catch over it, so that you can keep on working. You can keep progressing. So this is how it has been. Not, I will not say it has been a roller coaster, but it's similar to roller coaster. Like sometimes there are very peak times when you have to be completely engross yourself into the submissions state. You have to completely be in that zone only, and we have been sometimes being in office up till 11 p.m. also sitting there working on the submissions and doing corrections and all those things. We do meetings with the clients, and every engineer here get a chance to deal with the clients also, deal with the GECs also, so that they allow us to be confident and handle the projects whatever you are doing. So this is how overallly, like this is very short. I could speak over in this short time, but there are a lot more things that keep on getting added daily or weekly or monthly, you can say, but we keep growing. Okay, so that's it. That is how that SGAWings has been adding a lot of things to us. That's it. Thank you.